Hey guys, what's up? So here I am. I decided to do another little live stream today. Hanging out at my shop today. How you guys doing? So I got my Kiesel out. Yeah. What's going on today, guys? I'm going to adjust my camera a little bit here. And try to be a little more centered. Woo! Eric, how you doing? What's up? Nice guy, Eddie. How you doing, brother? So I'm hanging out at my shop today, and I decided to pull my Kiesel out. This is the Aries 7. And it's supposed to be a flat finish, but this one, somebody like shined it up. And so you guys might not be able to see that. But yeah, it is a Kiesel. And when I went out to NAM, I met Jeff Kiesel when I went out to NAM. And it was pretty cool. He seems like a really nice guy. And he did a great yo-yo trick for me. If you watch my yo-yo trick videos. Gerald, good afternoon. Perfect timing for our live stream today. James, happy Friday to you. So, I don't know how many of you guys have tried the fan fretted, but I think they're kind of cool. And they're very impressive. If you're looking for just ego points, you show up with one of these babies. So I think the ideal with these things, the ideal is that you have different scale lengths, right? So up here on the low B string, it's like a baritone scale length where it's like 20. I don't know. I don't have my tape measure. I probably could grab my tape measure and see exactly what it is. Let me see if I have my tape measure laying in here. Oh, I do. All right. So let's take a look at this for a second. So on the low B string, 27. All right, let me see if I can do this where you guys can kind of see. Not scientific, but there you have about 27 inches. Now down here on the high E string, it looks like we are at 25 3/4. So we have fender scale at the bottom and 27 inches at the top. And so what that does is, you know, to get your low B string to pitch, you have to kind of tune it up. If this was just flat fender scale length all the way across, this low B string would be a little bit looser and it would just be kind of flopping around. So having the fan fretted multi-scale, it kind of tightens up that low B string. Have you guys ever tried one of these things? Dry Heat 480, how you doing? Yeah, you know, that's one of the fun things about owning a guitar shop and being able to play with guitars. Once in a while, you get to come across stuff like this. And I guess because I got it relatively inexpensive because the finish on the front is kind of messed up a little bit. It's over shiny. You can see on the back, it wasn't messed with on the back. But the front of it, somebody buffed it or something, and it doesn't look really good. So I got it cheap. But yeah, this thing is kind of tough to make chords on, but it doesn't take long to get used to it, though. So kind of a fun guitar. I don't know. I'm kind of an old guy and I can't really shred. So to do this kind of stuff, I know I need to play Freebird on this thing, right? You know what's funny though? A month or so ago, 6 weeks ago, I took this guitar to the Sunday night blues jam. And people were like, what's this guy doing, man? This is a blues jam. Where's your Strat? Where's your Telly? But no, I took this thing. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, I have 2 Kiesels down here. And it's up to you guys to buy one of them from me. They are both for sale. Yeah. I have probably like out of all the guitars in my store, I have I have 6 or 7 back here behind the counter that are kind of like my guitars. They're not hanging. They're not really for sale, but I would probably sell them if somebody asks, but I'm not really pushing it. I have my little collection of stuff that I like to hang out with. And so this guitar here is what I featured when I did a video about a year ago called Junk Guitar Day. And so this is a Samick. And Samick is a big company. They make a lot of guitars. And so there's a local guy in town here, and he goes by Naked Dave. And he used to have a shop here in the Mesa area. And he does aqua dip or water dips. So you get a big barrel of water, you put oil base paint, and it just floats on the surface of the water. There's tricks to it. You have to have your water temperature at 78 degrees. You have to put in a little cup or a spoonful of borax laundry enhancer. And so there's tricks to get these aqua dips to turn out good. This one had a pickup in the front position here, and it has a little block of wood that was put in. And so all the paint and everything cracked around that block that was set right in here. So this is like one of his throwaways because it did not turn out very good. But the blue, the white, the purple. It's kind of neat. I like blue guitars. There's a lot of, you know, it just didn't turn out very good. So this is one of his kind of throwaway things. But I think I gave him $50 for it or something. But the other day, I came across this Kaler. And so I stuck this Kaler in it. And it plays pretty good. So not bad. Junk guitar day. Sometimes you come across stuff. Oh, it needs a little bit of work because the volume, you turn it all the way down and it's still kind of, it needs more work to it, but it's one of my junkers, and I can't sell this guitar because what people, you know, I need the quality of my inventory to be better than this guitar because this thing is all messed up. But I put a DiMarzio, an Ibanez, kind of modeled after a DiMarzio pickup in it, and but yeah, it's a Samick, and it's probably a I don't know if it's plywood or a solid piece of wood. It looks solid. But yeah, it's got a weird Kaler in it. And junk guitar days. I'm sure you guys got lots of junk guitars, huh? One thing I will say is this thing is one of a kind. Yeah, I like it. I know it's pretty cool, huh? It's, you know, what are you gonna do, right? It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. This Kaler, the strings come in through the back, so you don't really need an Allen wrench. I don't have it locked down. I don't have a whammy bar for it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of have this purplish color. I don't know. It's kind of ugly in a way. The blue and the white is neat. That purple color is kind of ugly. It does have some black in it. So this got water dipped or aqua dipped, and you know, it's kind of neat. Oh, Albert says that he picked up one of those Firefly hollow bodies. Albert, cool. Yeah, I did that video on that Firefly about a week ago, and my son finally got it. My son's been out of town, but he did the editing on it, and so and he put the video up last night. And they're nice guitars, man. And at that price, they're kind of hard to find them because Firefly doesn't make them by, you know, 10,000 at a time or something. They do small runs, and they do different colors in small runs. And but it was a fun guitar. And so this guy that I know, he said, "Hey man, I bought a Firefly on Amazon. If you want to do a video about it, I'll bring it in to you." And I said, "Yeah, guys want to see those things." Albert says, they were sold out of the gold before I got it, so I picked up the walnut color. Okay. Yeah, I imagine those gold ones went quick because that was the nicest thing about that guitar is that color. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You know what I've gotten recently at the store is I made an order because I became a Dunlap dealer. So I got the little mini Crybaby tiny wah. So look at this little guy. So guys, everybody's trying to make the pedals on their pedal board smaller. So if you get smaller pedals, you can add more stuff to your board. It keeps the weight down. And so I've got little mini crybaby walls. I ordered 2 of them. So I got 2 of these little crybaby walls now. And they work great. They sound great. David's asking me, yeah, how quaint. David says, does a Firefly make a Les Paul copy? And I'm going to say, yes, they do. I'm going to guess if they're available, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, they make a Les Paul style guitar. Keep the questions coming for me, guys. Come on now. Pour it on, all right? I appreciate you guys being on. I still got this thing. The P melter. It amazes me that I actually have my hands on one of these silly things. But yeah, there it is. How weird is that, you know? They only made maybe, I think, 2,500 of these. Nice guy Eddie. Yes, I shipped the dime pedal out 2 or 3 days ago. So you'll probably see it Monday or Tuesday, I'm guessing. Albert's asking how many PRS you have in stock right now. In stock, well, I don't really stock anything, but right now I have 4 of them. So I have a PRS SE Santana, which is a beautiful guitar. I have a Paul Reed Smith Standard S2 that's in a kind of a walnut sunburst kind of satin finish. It does not have the bird inlays. I have a PRS SE Custom that does not have the bird inlays. And then I have the Paul Reed Smith CE bolt-on neck. So I'm down to 4. I had 6 of them, but last Friday I sold one during our live stream. You guys remember that? The guy came in, he had a taxi cab, and he's like, I want this guitar. And I was making jokes and asking you guys, how much should I charge him for this guitar? And he's like, dude, I have a taxi waiting for me. Hurry up. So, yeah. The Poontang Boomerang pedal is selling like crazy. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but that one is gone. A friend of mine let me borrow that. It is gone. But this one, I actually can sell this. And the price is $300. If you go on eBay looking for the Steel Panther P melter, they're asking like $500. But this one I have in the store. You send me an email or you give me a call. You send me a check if you guys are out of town or wherever, and I will ship this bad boy to you. And I'm going to say $300, and I'm going to add $10 for shipping. No, I'm going to add $6 for shipping anywhere in the continental USA. This is an expensive pedal, but it's still a couple $100 less than what you can get them for anywhere else. So I don't know. If you watch the video I did about it, I put a Boss Mega Distortion right next to it, and I put a DS1 right next to it, and I put the MXR 78 Distortion right next to it. And you could dial in those other 2 pedals to sound very, very close, if not exactly the same. So it's all about the hype, guys. It's all about the hype. If you want to participate in the hype so you can show off to your friends and have a pink pussy melter on your pedal board, just to get a laugh. You know, when you're out at the clubs playing and you're out at the bar, all the guitar players that look at your pedal board will be like, no way, you got a pussy melter. So that's the fun of it, you know? You got to get involved with the hype. If it's fun for you, then there it is. You can make it fun. If you're in it for just the sound, just get yourself it's an average distortion pedal, to say the least. Yeah, nice guy Eddie says he saw one listed for $600. Buy it now at $600. So this baby is half that price. You guys could buy this pedal and you could post it. If you want to take the time and the trouble to put it on eBay yourselves. You can't do it on Reverb. They're not letting you sell them on Reverb, which is kind of strange. How much is shipping to Canada? I don't know, man. But if you're up in Canada, I'll ship it up there. It doesn't matter to me. Same price, $6. I'll lose out on a couple of bucks, but it's all good. Let me show you another guitar that I recently got that is for sale. All right, it's right here in this case right here. I don't know how it after all the hype talking about that pussy melter, but I got myself a 2014 American Standard Strat Sunburst maple neck. Right? What can you say about them? What do you got? What's your thoughts on these things, guys? What do you think about them? How many of you guys got American Strats? I think Albert has one. Nice guy Eddie, $1 million for the P melter. Eddie's saying, do you still have the scalloped neck Squire? Yeah, I do. Where did I put that thing? You know what? I don't know. Where is that thing? I might have sold it. Is my short-term memory that bad? Oh, no, I see it over there. I didn't think I sold that thing. Let me go get this scallop neck thing that Eddie's talking about. It's kind of a cool guitar. It's different, that's for sure. Oh, here it is. I stuck it way over on the other side of the store. All right. Here you go, guys. It's scallop neck, black Squire. Glenn, I'm asking $1,000 for the American Standard. Comes in a hard shell case, and it's got a real cool story about it. although I'm not allowed to tell you what that story is. But give me a call. I got a really, if you guys dig up my phone number, give me a call. I have a really cool story about that American Strat. You know, I'm starting to get used to playing this thing. It doesn't seem so bad. I know everybody wants to experiment with the scallop neck. So, yeah, just very inexpensive. Got a lot of gloss on it. It fits right into a nice squire. It fit into the neck pocket nicely. Eddie says, I want a Lake Placid blue maple neck Fender P-Bass. Oh, you know what I have, Eddie? I got to show you guys something else. You guys keep asking to see stuff. But that's good. Placid blue. Uh-oh. It's not a P bass though, man. It's a jazz bass. But I completely understand why you'd love this color. This color is badass. Look, you got the old 70s F plate on there. No custom shop. This is a made in Mexico. What year is this? An X12. So this is a 2012 Lake Placid blue. But yeah, what a great color. Gerald says that he installed bare knuckle pickups in his American Strat. And it sounds great. Yeah, bare knuckle, an English company, right? Those things are made over in England. Yeah, Randy, thank you so much. I didn't do a live stream on Sunday. I went and saw Starship, and they opened up for Eddie Money. So I got free tickets to go see Starship and Eddie Money. Now it's my second time. I have a good friend that hangs out at my shop, and he's known Eddie Money for 30 years or something. And so this was my second show in about a year because he gets tickets and he knows, he knows the road manager. He knows all these guys. And so when Eddie Money comes to town, we go see Eddie Money. Starship opened the show, and Mickey Thomas was the lead singer. Mickey's looking great. The band is sounding great. The girl that they have that does the Grace Slick is Grace Slick's granddaughter, so the rumor that I heard. And so Starship and the lineup that they have right now, and they're doing the casinos and stuff, it's a really good time, man. He did I Fooled Around and Fell in Love, and she did, White Rabbit and Find Somebody to Love. And then, of course, they did Find Your Way Back. And Starship had a lot of cool tunes. And, of course, their big encore song was We Built This City. And that song just kind of gets to me. So that's when I went out and took a piss during We Built This City. But everybody in the audience loved that song. And that's their big encore song. Although I like some of their other songs a little bit better. But I remember hearing a rumor back in the day that there was a radio DJ. And for some reason, he played that song on a loop for like all weekend long or something, and it's the only thing that hey guys, here we go. I'm live. ZIMM'S Guitars.
Yeah, this is Dane. This is Bob. How you doing?
Hi Bob, how are you?
Good. Am I interrupting you in the middle of anything?
Nah, just kind of hanging out.
Okay. Well, listen. Do you carry like little like lapel microphones there?
No.
No.
What kind of mics are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to do some either dictation or translation or some kind of work on the internet to earn some money. So, I just need something that's going to plug into a computer or a phone, standard jack microphone.
No, I don't come across that kind of stuff because, yeah, I'm a used guitar shop, and those are the kind of items that end up failing after a while. So,
They break.
yeah, they break and everything. So,
okay. Hey, while I have you on the phone,
okay.
I wanted to ask you, you raise guitars there?
Yes, I do.
Now, okay, next question is, do you have, they still make elixir strings, right?
Yes, I have some elixirs right here.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Are they 10, 52 gauge?
Yes, I have 9 through 42, and I have 10 through 46 in the electric. Are you talking electric or acoustic?
Acoustic.
Okay. Acoustics, I have 12 through 53s. I have 10s through 47s. And I have 11 through 52s.
So I'm sorry, I'm a little slow here. So does that mean, do you have a 10 colon 52 gauge?
No, I have a 10 through 47.
The string that I have.
No, I have a 10 through 47 in the acoustic.
You kind of sound a little muffled. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I have a 10 through 47.
Is that the 1047? Is that pretty light?
It's extra light. Yeah, extra light. Uh-huh.
Okay, so 1052 is even lighter than that, huh?
10 through 52 is a set made for an electric guitar.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But the 1048 will do, the light strings, the 1048 will do for my acoustics?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, I'll come by and stop by when I can. I have to pick up I bought a new car, used your old car. I got to get out to Peoria sometime this weekend, so I might have to see you next week.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Drop in on me.
Okay, will do, Dane. Joey always asks how you're doing.
Oh, Joey always does. Yeah. Where's Joey been?
Oh, she's been doing fine. She's out of school now, so we can hang around a little bit more these days.
Oh, that's good.
There was another kind of string I heard of, but I can't remember where I put it. Like shit.
Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
Anyway, hey, I'll catch you later, Dane.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Wow. Woo! Note to self, don't answer the phone when it rings. No, man, I'm in a store My sign is plugged in, it is lit up, and it is saying open, open. So I have to answer my phone. I have to try to do business. And all you guys are still hanging out with me, which seems weird because I haven't said anything in about the last 2 minutes. But yeah, Rico, did you sell the EVH striped special yet? No, I still have that. I don't know how to price that thing because it's been refinished. Even though the paint job on this thing turned out really good. But, you know, this is the kind of guitar that I can't just put this on reverb and ask what the regular ones that were painted from the factory. I can't price this at that amount because this has been refinished. So I'm kind of waiting for somebody to come in the store and say, hey, I know what this guitar goes for straight from the factory, but you've got one that, you know, started out black and now it's been refinished. So it's very hard for me to price this thing. So I'm kind of waiting for somebody to come in my store and give me an offer. I think I got the detuner on it working properly. Let's see if what we think. Wow. Yeah. That might be it, man. I just like playing this thing, and it's nice to have it laying around the shop here. Here's the deal, man. If and when I sell this guitar, I'll probably never have another one as long as I live. So that's kind of my thing. Do you want to sell a guitar that you love and you'll never ever get a chance to play it again? Nathan, he's asking if I sold the white Squire Jaguar yet. Yeah, that thing is gone. You get those Jaguars in once in a while, and they're kind of cool. Yeah, man, I kind of love playing this thing. And you'll know the other day, Phil McKnight came in here the other day. And he played this for a while, and he's like, wow, this thing is nice. Yeah, the frets feel really smooth. That's something that, you know, buying and selling used guitars, it's always a great idea if you're thinking about buying a guitar is to get up here and just kind of feel these frets and see if any of them have any little divots in it where the strings have dug in. And that is a great way to test out a used guitar before you buy it. To see if those strings move slow and easy. So Nathan is on with me, and he does a lot of amp repair videos. Nathan's the young kid that plays really well, and he's my Mark Agnesi. So I do some videos where I want to, and he loves the big hollow body stuff. So when Nathan's in here, I get him involved in my YouTube videos because plain and simple, I don't play very well. And so if I can get somebody to come in and that plays really well and knows some Chet Atkin riffs and stuff like that, and Nathan's a nice enough kid that he wants to do that. So Nathan, thank you very much. And he says that he is still missing his Jag Stang. Yeah, I had a blue Jag Stang down here. No, it was the green one. It was that kind of that surf green one. Glenn says, go onto YouTube and check out Rob Halford kicking that phone. Okay. Oh, his phone rang, and so he just kicked it. Yeah, I know. How painful was that where you guys had to sit here and watch me take a phone call? So, and you know what, that guy, no, he comes in here a lot, and I was kind of making fun of him right there, and I probably shouldn't have done that because there's a good chance he'll watch this and then he'll be like, dude, what the hell, man? I'm trying to do business. I call you trying to do business? That's how you're going to treat me on the phone? So, yeah, I'm sorry. Just trying to have some fun. But getting back, I was talking about this show I went to Sunday. So Starship did fine. Everything was cool. It's in a brand new casino down in Maricopa, Arizona. And I don't think they have their sound guy dialed in just yet. I don't think their sound is dialed in just yet. It sounded good, but I was talking to my buddy and said, is it loud enough? Do you think it's, I don't know. It just didn't sound like great concert sound to me. And so then Eddie Money comes on stage, and Eddie, he's got his whole family. He's got a reality TV show that he's doing, and he's got his beautiful daughter Jessie's on stage with him, and his kids are on the drums, and his kids playing guitar. And so he's got the whole family affair thing going, and that's cool. And but in a way, I'd kind of like to see the old musicians that he had from back in the day, because it's always good to see a 60, 70-year-old guy that can still shred, right? But Eddie's getting on stage, and his hair is messy, and his shirt's wrinkled and everything. And they kick into "Baby, Hold On to Me," and he kind of looks like he's not feeling very good, and he looks really tired. And so then in the second song, his wireless microphone stops working, and he's like, and he's, and so his roadie runs out and hands him another mic. And so he's singing, and then within about 10 seconds, his front monitors hum really loud. They're like, real loud. And he's like, oh. And then, so you can see poor Eddie's already having a miserable night. And then, and so then the microphone that they handed him, about a minute or two into the song, after all this feedback, he's talking and he's trying to sing, "Baby, hold on to me." And the mic stops working again. So he just takes the mic and he just throws it at the monitor mixer, the sound guy that's running the monitors on the side of the stage. He just throws the mic at that guy. And everybody in the audience is like, oh, wow. Eddie's freaking out. Eddie's having a meltdown. So, so me and my girlfriend, we're like, well, let's go. I'm like, come on, honey, let's go. I've already seen this show. I told my buddy that got me the tickets, man, I'm sorry, but it's a Sunday night. We're out of here. I've seen enough. And so we start leaving. And then I hear, after I left, and it wasn't just me leaving, there was a crowd of about, when I was hitting the door, there was 10 or 20 people following me out the door. So the Eddie Money didn't really put on a very good show. But then I heard that earlier that morning, he had like a mild heart attack or something. And so he's got heart problems. And so they flew him to Los Angeles, and he had heart surgery the following day. So kudos to him for out there trying to make it happen and trying to put on a good show. and you know, he was obligated to go play this show, and he had signed the contracts and everything, and he was trying to work. And I think he's 70 years old. So kudos to him for trying to keep up the hard work. But he's going to feel a lot better now that, you know, after you have the angioplasty or whatever it is that they did, where they put a little balloon in one of your heart valves or in your, you know, to try to get that blood flowing. Once he gets his blood flowing again, he's going to be fine. So yeah, how crazy is that? Yeah, Nathan is saying, how was the gold top? Yeah, that Firefly gold top. I liked it, man. I think you would like one if you got one, and they don't cost very much money, so they were kind of cool, and I enjoyed it. And it would probably be maybe better tuners on it would be an improvement, and just a new set of strings, but honestly, just a new set of strings and maybe a little setup on it, and you got yourself a great guitar, very cheap. Yeah, Eddie says that he used to have customers come into his shop and they would just hang around all day, and it turned into a lounge for them. And I have the same guys, but I'm okay with that, because in this day and age, and guys playing guitar, there's more guitars in the world than there are guitar players. And so I'd like to have a nice little place for the guys to hang out. I got plenty of these chairs to set on. And on any given day, I usually have 4 or 5 or 6 guys that come in and just say, hey, Dane, how you been? And they sit and we chat. And it kind of feels like a barbershop in here, but nobody's getting haircuts. And it kind of feels like a little neighborhood bar, but there's nobody's drinking. So yeah, it's a little hangout spot, and that is expected, and I like that. If any of you guys happen to be in town and you want to come and hang out, I'm fine with that. And yeah, you know, there has been a couple of rare times where I'm sitting down here. And the thing is, if you've got guitars to restring, or if you got stuff to do, I just have to go in the back room and start working. But a lot of times you'll sit around and you'll waste the whole day chatting to people with people, and then you'll be like, man, I didn't get nothing done today because I had 3 or 4 guys that just hung out all day. So yeah, what are you gonna do, man? But you're trying to build a community. And you're trying to get people to come in and hang out. So it's all good, man. You got to kind of put up with it. Randy says, hello. First time I watched this. It's amazing, funny, and fun to watch. Wow. Thank you for that. You're a good guy. Well, thank you for that. Looking forward to doing Stranglehold on Sunday. Oh, Randy. Man, I'll do Stranglehold with you, bro. Randy, last night at the, so there's 2 Thursday nights, I go to a place called Cactus Jack's for their live band karaoke. And then on Sunday nights, me and Randy go to a bar called The Bench for their open mic blues jam hosted by Chris Hyatt, which I always say great things about Chris. But yeah, so last night I went to a blues jam. Well, no, it's not really a blues jam. It's more like a live band karaoke. But they have an extra guitar there, so last night I did. Yeah. So last night it was the old Smoke on the Water. And they've got a monitor over there. So that's different than what they do on Sunday nights. Thursday nights, they actually have a computer. All the lyrics, they have it hooked up to a monitor so you can get the lyrics. And the guy's like, hey, man, do you need the lyrics? And I'm like, for Smoke on the Water? You tell him, you think I need lyrics for smoke? I don't need no stinking lyrics. So, yeah, we did Smoke on the Water, and it turned out really good. You don't need lyrics to relive your childhood, do you? Nah. So that was kind of fun. Nice guy, Eddie. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And guys, it's a little bit after 3 o'clock, so I'm going to head out too. But thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me today. And I'm going to go over and watch the Philip McKnight live stream. It started about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So I will see you guys later. All right. Thanks again for hanging out.